What's up, party people? Android Stud here, and I have the first domino or flagship domino of 2025, the OnePlus 13. Now, this is the first of many flagships this year, but this one, it has some killer specs. I mean, you talk about bells and whistles. This has everything: leather seats, AC, tinted windows, rims, tires. You name it. Power windows, satellite radio. It's got everything. So let's talk about this device. Now, how much does this bad boy cost? This thing starts at $899 for the 12GB RAM, 256GB storage. You could also get the 16GB RAM, 512GB storage for $1,000. Now, I picked up the 512 because it was on sale for $899, and I got another coupon for another $100 off. That I was able to get this. So runs for me about $800 for the 512. So that's not bad. So if you're out there shopping, look for some deals. Drop down in the description. There's some links there you guys can check out if you want to check it out. Now this is the black. Now this is a nice black, little slippery, but I do like the way this looks with the camera. Now you got the stove top there on deck with that triple camera situation. We're gonna get involved here in a minute, but it also comes in a Arctic white, which is nice, a midnight ocean, which is very popular with that vegan leather. That thing is hot looking. Now, the OnePlus 13 features that triple pack 3-pointers of cameras right here in the back with the main, ultra wide, and 3x zoom, all 50 megapixel cameras on the back. Now, OnePlus has had a partnership with Hasselblad. Now, Hasselblad is, I'm just setting up the phone here with you guys, has been the one that has kind of tuned their camera settings and features. So some of the color science on the pictures has been really, really good. So that is kind of cool that they have that. I think they got rid of it for a little bit and then they went back to it. So they got back involved with Hasselblad, and it's supposed to improve the camera situation with OnePlus. Now, one of the things that I'm interested in is these cameras, because I love my Pixel 9 Pro XL. Even my Z Fold 6 takes some decent pictures. So I got to give this one a chance. I'm hoping this one can be point and shoot and is good. One thing that I've always learned about the OnePlus phones, you always gotta baby the picture taking process, which upsets me. All right, now on the front you get the 32 megapixel camera, which is kind of cool, and that kind of completes the camera setup with the triple camera on the back and then that front facing camera on the front. Now, as far as performance, now this runs the latest silicone from Qualcomm, the Snapdragon 8 Elite processor. Now, if you know what elite means it's elite, okay? That means it's powerful, it's the latest and greatest. Now, this sucker right here, not only does it have a powerful processor, it has a 6,000 milliamp battery, which is insane, okay? That means the battery life has to be excellent. You're gonna get 2 days on this. You're gonna be able to go 1 day, and then the next day you're gonna probably go a little bit, and then you have to charge it again. But now remember, when you charge this sucker, you get an 80 watts charging, and you get you also get a charging brick in the box, okay? Apple, Samsung, Google. Now outside the United States, you get 100 watt charging, okay? Now this does have wireless charging, so if you get the wireless charger from OnePlus, 50 watt wireless charging, that's insane. Okay, so now not only do you get the great Snapdragon processor, but you get the killer battery, big battery, long battery. Now, OnePlus 13 will offer 4 years of Android operating system updates and 6 years of security updates, which is pretty good. Now, as far as the display is concerned, this thing's a beauty. You have a 1440p resolution. Now, it comes by default 1080p, but this thing is just insane. A 6.inch display, okay? Pro XDR panel with variable refresh rate, 120 hertz. So if you want to game, this thing is a gamer. You can game on this like crazy. With the battery life, you're gonna be okay, which is kind of cool. All right, one of the other cool features this thing has is face unlock, which I don't really use. I mean, I'll probably put it on just to have, but the fingerprint is really good on here. It's the ultrasonic fingerprint reader, so you could do it with the screen off basically, and you could get right in. I mean, that is got to be one of the fastest I've ever seen in my entire life. I mean, look at this. This is just super fast. I mean, it's like you can't even time that. It's so fast. Now, they got a couple modes on here. You got glove mode, so if you have gloves on, you can use the screen, do what you got to do. It's gonna work pretty good. It also has Aqua Touch 2.0 mode, which is if your phone is wet, the screen is wet, or your fingertips are wet, you're still gonna be able to send a text message or go to a website, do whatever you need to do, which is kind of cool because sometimes when my phone is wet with other phones, they don't work. So as far as design, remember when phones used to be flat? And remember when they went curved and everybody liked the curves and it was real nice and everything like that? Well, this one has the flat instead of curve, which hopefully marks the end of curved displays, but I guarantee they'll be back. They will be back. So now the display glass here is raised above the metal frame a little bit, as you can see there. So, which also means the glass panel edges are slightly curved. So take that into consideration when you're doing your screen, screen protectors or tempered glass or anything like that. But you do get that shiny metal frame, matte textured glass back panel, which is nice. A little slippery, but you're probably gonna rock a case on this, but it's not terrible. Love the way this looks. It's a big phone. You'll be able to do a lot on this phone. Not only the Snapdragon 8 Elite chip, it's just not for raw power, okay? This sucker here has some AI capabilities. So remember last year OnePlus kind of was left out of AI. AI was the talk of 2024, and it will be once again in 2025. I'm still waiting for Apple. Oh, they did do something. I don't know. Let me know when their AI is working. But anyway, this thing with the Snapdragon 8 Elite chip is designed for better on-device AI tasks. So OnePlus has some of their own AI tools on this device, but it also has Google's Gemini Advanced for conversational AI, and Circle to Search, those kind of things. But it does have its own AI features within the settings. So, man, I'm kind of liking the look of this phone. And as far as this has an IP69 rating. So that means that you could withstand high pressure water streams and heat than the typical I68 rating. So if someone's, you're out in the yard, somebody squirts you with a hose, you're gonna be all right. But I would have questions if somebody squirts you with a hose while you're on your phone. But you're not necessarily gonna be able to go deeper into the pool with your phone or something like that. So just be careful. Because it doesn't necessarily improve submersion resistance. So, you can go like in the shallow end or something like that. I typically don't go swim with my phones. I just try not to get them wet at all, because I don't think anything good happens from taking a jump in the pool. But I do like the way this looks. I like this this matte finish here on the edges. This is a clean looking phone. I'm gonna get a case for this. I'm gonna try out these cameras. I'm gonna pop my SIM card in here, make it my daily for now. But yeah, I can't wait to get involved. You can enlarge the folder here, I think. Yeah, you can see. You do stuff like this and kind of make little windows, and that's the cool thing about the OS on here. It does have like that. A lot of times I think the OnePlus setup is a lot better than Google's, because Google's you can't even replace the icons. At least this, you can change the icons on here if you have different icons. You could do pebble, you could do material, shadow. So all kinds of different ones. Let me do that pebble one. That one looked kind of cool. and you can make them smaller. You could show names. You could get rid of the names so it could look a little cleaner. Let's apply that, and look at that. Look how clean that looks. Doesn't that look good? So, you know, you want to kind of keep it real in the streets. You're good to go. But that is the OnePlus 13. This is the black one that I picked up from Best Buy. Real nice phone. Drop down the link if you want to pick it up. Also, leave down a comment down below. Let me know if you're going to pick this up. Let me know if you got any question about this device, or there's anything that you want to see from this device. I'm going to try out the performance. I'm going to try out, you know, everyday tasks like email, texting, phone calls. I'm going to also do some videos with the video cameras on here. It does shoot 4K on here, 60 frames per second, and up to 8K. So I don't really get into the 8K because there's not many monitors or things. I think that's just like a gimmick. But 4K, definitely want to see how this compares to the iPhone, because I think the iPhone has the best video cameras. Also, Samsung's are pretty good on the S24 Ultra and the upcoming S25 Ultra. See how it compares to those, in the iPhone 17 later this year, the Pixel 10 Pro coming out this year. A lot of devices coming out. The Z Fold 7, okay? You name it, there's a bunch, okay? And not to mention the Xiaomi's and the Vivos and all these other phones around the world that are really, really good. But I'm gonna get out of here. I'm Android Stud. Thanks so much for watching this video. I'm gonna get out of here. You're watching YouTube.